Hello. Happy International Ukulele Day. There we go. Got the greeting done. Coffee's mostly done spilling on me. Um, I wanted to check in with you guys to start about practices that you've done and how things have gone. So just like last week, you don't have to answer this or anything, but just things to think about. If you were able to pick up your ukulele and play it every day, that's awesome. And if you weren't, that's totally fine too. I mean, it's whatever works in your life, right? So just a pep talk. Oh, you get to go to brunch with your grandson? So nice. Okay, I'll fill you in. Anything you miss, I'll fill you in. Um, in your day, when you're playing your music, try to focus really hard on thinking about playing it, like rather than thinking about practicing where it becomes a bit of a chore, right? Just remember to anything new that you're working on, rather than practicing, working on. Sandwich it between, oh my coffee mug keeps leaking. Sandwich it between dessert, right? Have dessert first, stuff to work on, and dessert last, right? Like what a life. That's the way to do it, right? In between both those dessert kind of songs or whatever it is you like to play on the ukulele, right? Whatever your favorites are, make that your dessert. And then just make sure that anything that you're working on is stuck in the middle there. Also because that way you have a chance to warm up your fingers. True confession, I like to play word games a lot on my cell phone. And I hold my cell phone and I play, but while I'm doing that, I'm pressing down on my finger like that because my cell phone's sitting there. Let me demonstrate. Look, see how this is maybe not the best position to hold that one finger in while you're frantically playing all these word games? I hurt my finger there. Oh yeah, and it has been hard to recover from that. A silly little thing, but I'm like, well, I'm not doing anything bad. I'm just playing word games. I love it, you know. Also lint. I think that was actually cat hair. Happy cat hair day. Anyway, so that said, I've been having to warm up for quite a while before I can really work on anything that's technically challenging for this hand. So, you know, be aware of what your body needs and be gracious with yourself while you're working on different things, okay? So now that said, I'm going to grab my ukulele and tune it up, and my little buddy here, Finn, is right there. Hi, Finn. Hi. Oh, you can't see him. Okay, he's got super bed face right now. He's like that is what's going on with that dog. So I went to Kelowna yesterday. We went to Wentworth Music. Hey, Sue. See, is that? No, that's down a little lower. We went to Wentworth Music and did a little shopping. Inspired by Helen Nybo, I picked up a tambourine for my feet. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can bounce it around so I'm playing the cajon with one foot, tambourine with the other. And I know Bailey's been working the hi-hats with one foot, playing the hi-hat, just working the foot pedal. So there's possibilities wherever you are in music. Okay, there we go. Anyway, both of the big microphones or big amps that we have, like the really burly 100 watters, are they're both in rough shape. They're old, they've been repaired numerous times, and they were kind of done. So Connor helped to pay for, I don't know if you can see this little tiny bit of a cardboard box right there. You can't really see it, but it's a very fancy schmancy amp that's very loud and very good for playing a lot of metal on, particularly thrash. That's his stuff he's playing in his band. Thrash and dark metal or something. Anyway, it's loud, sounds great. I love it. Good deal on the amp. Wentworth Music. They'll be coming, pardon me, as far as I know, coming to the Sorrento Ukulele Festival. So if there's anything in particular, if you're coming to that festival and you want him to bring anything in particular, let me know. And, you know, we can make sure it arrives. Okay, my coffee mug keeps leaking. So goodbye lid. Now we're going to start with some arpeggios real quick here. And what I want us to do is the 4-3-2-1 arpeggio. Okay. And then we're going to do some variations. So I'm just going to stand up and we'll get some of this going. Okay. So 4-3-2-1. And do it at a speed that works for you. Okay, I'm just going to stand here for a little bit and do that so that you can play along with me if you can. Or if it doesn't work to play along with me, then turn down the computer and just do your arpeggios yourself, and you can just see which ones I'm doing by following my hand. Okay. Now I'm about to switch it. So we're doing 4-3-2-1 right now, right? I'm going to now do 4-1-2-3. 4-1-2-3. 4-1-2-3. If you need to, you can go down like that with one finger. 4-1-2-3. 4-1-2-3. 4-1-2-3. 4. Now I'm going to do it with a few different fingerings so it's recorded so you can see different, possibilities, right? This one I find awkward, like just using the thumb. Oh, I like that one. I'm using my thumb on my 4th and 3rd string, pointer finger on strings 1 and 2. So I've got my thumb for the 2 strings and then my index finger for the other 2. My favorite's still this. Now, what would be nice to do with this one is to maybe play through a few chords, okay? And we'll get ourselves moving a little bit more. So I am going to propose that we go from the C to the special A minor with whatever finger you have to do. So it's still an A minor chord. It's just the voicing's different. I'm going to use this so that I don't have to stretch this finger. And I'm going to go like this. I'm going to do that 4 times on the C, and then I'm going to reach over to my 4th string and put my finger down my 2nd fret. So it'll sound like, C 4 times, A minor, special A minor 4 times. Here we go. 1. See, I'll say the string names, and then we go 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Last one. Okay, put your finger down on that 4th string. Oh, I like that. 2 more, I think. Last one. I think I did one too many. That's okay. Back to the open string. 2 more. Back to A minor. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is what I'm hearing now in my mind. Okay. So the song I'm thinking about right now with that is Blue Skies. In a couple of my ukulele groups, we do Blue Skies a lot. And it's see that walking line? You go from A minor down to the 1st fret on that 4th string. then we do all opens. And then they call it an A minor / F sharp, but it looks a lot like a D7. Okay. So when I was playing around with that, this is what I heard. The whole time I kept my finger down here. So let's take this playing around with this picking pattern, and let's do it like this. So hit the special A minor. So we're going to keep this anchored all the way along. So let's play on that 2nd fret. I'm going to go slow so that it's on the recording nice and slow. We'll do 2 times here. Then we're going to slide our finger back to that 1st fret and do 2 times there. Then take it off. 2 times with it open. And then I'm going to make my D7 like this so that I keep that ring finger down here. If you need to, though, just make your D7 like that. It's not the end of the world. And then we're going to just end on C.
Tina, we can't see your fretting hand.
Well, you can't see it?
No.
What if I sit like this? Is that better?
Not in my, there.
What?
Yes.
Stand up. I'll just stand up. I don't need to look at myself while I do this. Here we go. Is that okay for everyone? I think, maybe. I almost wiped out that poor, sad cup of coffee that I've been trying to drink. It's just leaking on me, and I'm going to dump it. There we go. All right, here we go. I'll pick pretty high up the fretboard so that you guys can see what's going on. I'm not going to swing it or anything. I'm going to keep it really straightforward. Okay, so it's going to be 4, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 4, 1, 2, 3. One more time. Now this finger's going to go back to the 1st fret. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. And now open. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. Make your D7. Keep that finger down on the 1st string if your hand will let you. If not, then leave it off. Here we go. 4, 1, 2, 3. And again. 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, now to your C. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. This hand is hard for you guys to see. I know that. So I'm going to... Oh, how can I make it so cool? Is that okay like that? Will you guys be able to see both hands okay? Yeah? Okay. Let's do it again, okay? Here we go. I'll say the picking pattern, and then I'll start playing it, and then I'm just going to use these 2 fingers so you can clearly see which strings I'm on, okay? Oh, here comes Ruth. Let's say hi to Ruth. Hi, Ruth! Here we go. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3, and again. 4, 1, 2, 3. Down to the 1st fret. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. Now open. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. D7. Put that ring finger on. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. C chord. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. I gotta stop there because I don't remember the rest of the progression. But I'm going to put a link to that song right there on the worksheets, and that would be a fun way for you to play around maybe with some different chords you may not have done, or with chords that have a familiar fingering, but depending on the context of the song you're in, might have a different name. So that's always good to think about too. Let me see if I can pull it up right now, and I'll show you what I mean. Do, 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 do. goodness, I'm getting 100 million notifications.
Hey, so Tina, what is the chord name when you move from the special A minor and you move up to the first fret?
That is an A minor / G sharp.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, page not found. Okay. They have a new website, which is lovely. And I think my, oh, come on now. All my searches, all my old searches are like, okay, Tina, you want to go where? I don't know why it's doing this to me. Just watch me kind of like on the screen for a minute. It'll be worth it, I promise. I think I'm having a technological blip in my head. I don't know why I can't find the new UOK website. It's very silly. So I'll just give myself a couple minutes and I will bring up something else for us to work on so that you don't have to watch me go at the monitor while I'm trying to dig up the website. I know I have the song on my computer, so I'll bring that up after I've got some other stuff going, okay? Oh, Diane, you're having fun with Stairway to Heaven this morning, eh? Mm-hmm. That's where that 4-3-2-1 is going to be coming in a lot. Now, I gave you guys a 4-1-2-3 this morning to really think about for the picking pattern, because we've done a lot of 4-3-2-1. So we're going to be using that in our song, but I want you to get the feel of going 4-1-2-3, 4-1-2-3, as well as 4-3-2-1. And you can bet for sure I do this to figure out different picking patterns while I'm just hanging out somewhere. Like I'm on the phone or whatever, and I'm like, 4-1-2-1, 4-1-2-1. Oh yeah, I have an invisible ukulele with me all the time. My family must be so proud. I think it's fun. All right, I'm going to bring up Stairway to Heaven, and I will make sure that I put that chord chart right on the my website so you can find it right there. But let's get this. So weird that I couldn't pull up that song right away. Oh well, it's part of the early morning, right? This is going to look cryptic, but some of you guys have done Stairway to Heaven before with me, so it will kind of make sense. And for some people it'll be new, other people it'll be review. So let's dig into this. I'm going to pull it up right now so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So do you see this Stairway to Heaven with all the little chord charts on it and all the numbers underneath? Yeah, think so. Okay. So under here, see where it says 4-3-2-1? Oh, that's your picking pattern that applies to the A minor chord. And when you see a chord that's got two numbers on top of each other like that, those are the ones you pluck together. In this case, what I've done is I've lined it up so you don't have to look at any tablature. You're just looking at the chord shape and thinking about the picking pattern. I'm going to play it for you so that you can hear it. And I'll talk about it as I go. So I'll do it like this, and then I'll take the screen off so you can watch my hands. Okay, let's see. So we've got A minor. I'll say the chord and then the picking, you know, the strings you got to pick. So A minor is 4-3-2-1. And then you go to E7. You're gonna pinch 4 and 1 together. 2, 3, 1. Now to your C chord. Pinching strings 4 and 1. 1. Now to your D. 4 and 2. And that F chord, there's a 1 with a line next to it there, so that whoops, that little line tells you that first string is going to ring out for one beat there. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And down here, you pluck the G chord once. You can strum it or pluck it with your fingers. And then A minor, pluck, pluck. So it goes G, A minor, A minor. Then on string 1, play frets 0, 8, 7. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. You could do a little slide up to the 8 if you want. I'm going to play from the A minor, now right here, to here. And then I am going to end on A minor pluck. I'm reading my instructions and I'm just going to do it as is. So pluck, 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 do the 087, start at the top, play through, and on the plucking part. Okay, here we go. I might strum it. Let's see. Here we go. A minor. Every time I played that D, it felt funny to me. I don't know why. That's why I stopped both times when I did it. I was like, what's going on here? Anyway, I just saw a lovely email come through from somebody, and I'm just going to take a look at that because I think that's... Thank you so much, Shirley. Thank you so much. I'm just going to leave that open right now. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing so you can watch my hands while I play. And then I will go on to the next part here. All right. How do I slide 0 to 8? That's a good question. You kind of slide from a couple of frets before that. You might want to choose your 7th fret up to your 8th. Maybe your 5th. It'll show us just a little slide up without a starting note. You could do that. Open, slide from 7 up to 8. That would work. Or right, like that. Yeah. It's very entertaining. I love it. All right. So I'm going to play this again. And I just want to make sure, oh yeah, I'm standing in a good spot. So this is available on my website. You can download it. I'm trying to keep all the most current stuff just right underneath that practice chart, kind of as a reminder. Make sure, you know, think about what you're practicing, playing through, running through. Here we go. I'll count in nice and slow if you guys want to play along with me. If you've got it up on your screen or printed off. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. A minor. E7. Here we go. That's that, I think. I think that my problem with that D chord, honestly, is that I'm tired. I got home nice and late last night from our trip to Kelowna and then stayed up late. So every time I play my D chord, it sounds funny to me, and I think that's a more coffee needed situation. So I'm going to share the screen again. There we go. And I am going to check for questions, observations, anything about this first part. Diane, how's it going for you over there in Ontario?
Oh, this is nice. It's very relaxing. It started my morning beautifully, but I'm doing well at it. So I'm very pleased with myself today.
That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Something I want you guys to notice when you're comfortable plucking it, okay, you will hear me bring out string 1 on that E7 chord. I pluck it a little bit louder. Same thing with string 1 on the C chord. And then string 2 at the beginning of the D progression. Listen for this. Oh, sorry. You can bring out that one, any of the first string ones, right? And that second fret there. And then it's just going to help you to define the melody a little bit more. So I want to know if anyone's, like, are you feeling comfortable about doing this pinch, like with this D chord where you've got the second string and the 4 together? Is there any questions from anyone? Looks like there's not. So I'm going to scroll down.
Well, hold it. On the D chord, back up there,
Uh-huh.
you're pinching 2 and 4, not 1 and 4.
That's right, 2 and 4. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because in the original version of the song, the melody that's happening there is an F sharp. And that's what that note is there, that second string right there where my mouse is with the D. It's an F sharp there. So you get and it's so much fun to play. And I think a flute would sound really good with this, or penny whistle, whatever. Kazoo, maybe? Kazoo? I don't know if anyone's ever played kazoo with Stairway to Heaven, but I'm sure it could happen, you know? Okay, I'm going to go down to that next part. So you've played through that top part twice. First time through, you do the 087, which kicks you back into the pattern. Play it all over again. You end on the A minor, pluck, pluck, right? Then you go down to section 2. Section 2 is going to start with your C chord. No pinching on that one, just the 1, 3, 2. Oh, so make sure you follow those string numbers. Okay, and I'll show you my hands in just a minute here. I just want to talk through this. And then over the A minor chord, I had to cut and paste this chunk in here. A minor chord, you're playing string 1 open, string 2, back to string 1, and then this is why I couldn't do the A minor chord. You've got fret number 2 on that string 1, so you're going to play So you're not actually playing an A minor chord there, you're playing those notes, so that's why I had to do that. And then, there, okay, I'm going to play through it, everything that's written there, talk about it as I play it, nice and slow. Okay, and we'll just go through it. Glacial, maybe glacial speed, here we go. On that C chord, at the top there, I'll say our picking pattern, and then we start with that. 1, 3, 2, 1. C chord. 1, 3, 2, 1 to D chord. 1 and 4 pinch. 2, 3, 1. F chord. 1 and 4. 2, 3, 1. A minor. Under that A minor part there, that's cut and paste. String 1 open. Then string 2. Back to string 1 open. 2nd fret, which is a leading tone. It pushes you to that first ending on the next line here, which is your C chord. 1, 2, 3, 1. G chord. 1, 2, 3, 1. D chord. It gets all the plucks. Look at that. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Very plucky ducky. I'm looking at this right here and I'm like, is it really like that, or could it be 1, 2, 3, 1? Let me just. No, it's a 1, 3, 2, 1. Nope, no, I did it right. Did it right. Just had to check. And now I'm the coughing, so I'm gonna have some coffee. You guys practice while I'm gonna mute myself, I think, and maybe have a little. Nope, better. I'm just gonna have coffee. Okay. Second ending. So it looks like we can do all this, pluck, pluck, pluck. Then on string 1, play frets 0, 2, which they're leading tones and they push you back up to that C chord up here. You play through this top part here. All the way through, all the way through. Whoop. Pick those notes. Da, 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 da. Then you go down to the second ending. Okay. So I'm gonna make this just a little bit smaller so I can have all of that on the screen. And then I'm gonna play through it after I have one more sip of my coffee. And then I'll stop sharing so you can watch my hands. All right, here we go. Everyone's on their C chord. I'll call it that first picking pattern, and then we start. 1, 3, 2, 1. On the C chord. 1, 3, 2, 1. D chord, pinch 1 and 4. 2, 3, 1. F chord, pinch 1 and 4. 2, 3, 1. Single notes. O, 2, first ending now. So with C chord, pinch 1 and 4. 2, 3, 1. G chord, pinch 1 and 4. 2, 3, 1. D chord, pluck, pluck, pluck. Okay, we're going to go back up to string 1. Or sorry, to string 1, play fret 0, 2. Takes us back up to the top there where it says section 2 with the C chord. Here we go. 1, 3, 2, 1. D chord, pinch 1 and 4. 2, 3, 1. F chord, pinch 1 and 4. A minor, or under that A minor. O, 2, second ending now, C chord, pinch 1 and 4. 2, 3, 1. Under the D chord, pinch 1 and 4. 2, 3, 1. Under the F, pluck, pluck, pluck. And that then gets us to the end of the main part of the intro to Stairway to Heaven. And now I'm going to play it so you guys can just watch my hands. So this is where it's interesting, right? Like you can take those picking patterns that I wrote up for you on that document that's on the website there, and you can find them, right? 1 3 2 1, or write it down. That's where, I mean, come up with your own picking patterns. Next thing you know, you're writing a really nifty little song, and it's really cool. All right, here we go. 1 3 2 1. This song's so much fun to play. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so cool. So there's variations that come with it. If this is something that you guys are interested in pursuing more than what we might cover in here, I'll make sure that I've got a bigger package for you, should you be interested in pursuing it. Because I don't want to, like, when I do these Sunday ukulele groups, I don't want to run for too long on the same song, because if someone new comes into the group, then they're like, oh, we're in the middle of some epic piece that's it's kind of hard to catch up on, right? But I'm going to make sure that we're comfortable with this, and then I'll show you some of the bits of the next part. Like next week, I'll add more to it. But let's take a look at, I've got a chat here. Last D in the last ending, plucked 1, and then 2 and 3. So, yeah, the last D in the last ending is plucked 4 and 1 together. 2 3 1, and then you go to the F. Did I answer the question right? Last D in the last end, plucked. I think you, Leanne, were you asking about the first ending where you... I'll play through the whole song. That's what I'm going to do. That'll take care of that. I'll make sure that if there's any questions or anything I've missed, that's going to cover it. Before I do that, though, I'm going to show you the next page of this. So we've got this lined up. Okay, so if you scroll down, you'll be like, what's going on down here? Oh, that's right, there's a page 2. It looks kind of cryptic. Part of this particular workshop that I did was to compare those chords and picking patterns with what it would look like in tablature. So what I did was I took the first part of that intro and wrote it out in tablature. So this part here is at the very beginning of the song, and that's your A minor chord. A minor with the picking pattern of 4 3 2 1. I'm calling it a picking pattern. I feel like that's probably not the most precise way of describing what's going on in there. Kind of. So anyways, you got A minor, then E7, and then on the next line, that's your C chord. And that's where, I mean, you can see these pinches here, right? The 3 in the open. And then your D. Third line here, the F. I was very careful to put in a little gap right at the beginning of that second bar, because that's where at the top page where there's a line with the F, where it goes F chord 4 3 2 1, little line, that's where it's tied over the bar, so you let that ring out, and then you go back down to strings 2 3 4, And then the bottom line here, you've got the chords D, A minor, A minor. That's where you can strum them or pluck them. This, I probably could have done better. See how I've got my little slide marker over there? I don't know why I did that rather than have it next to the 8. That's kind of, a little sus, I would say, but fix it for yourself. When you see that, be like, oh, poor Tina must have been tired that day when she was writing that out. Tisk, tisk. Just move the slide to where it needs to be. All right, here we go. I'm going to play through this whole thing. There we go. Section 1. You guys play with me, and what I'll do is I'll stop here at the end on A minor pluck, and then I'll scroll. Okay, here we go. On your A minor, we'll count us in by saying that first picking pattern. 4, 3, 2, 1. A minor. 3, 2, 1. E7, pinch 4 and 1. 2, 3, 1 to C with pinch 4 and 1. 2, 3, 1. D, pinch 4 and 2. 3, 2, 1. F, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4. G chord, A minor. Then on string 1, play frets 087. Let's do it. Ready? Here we go. 0, 8, 7. Okay, A minor chord, back at the top there. 4, 3, 2, 1. E7, pinch. 3, 1. C, pinch 4 and 1. 2, 3, 1. The D, pinch 4 and 2. 3, 2, 1. Now to your F. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4. Now on the chord G, A minor, A minor. And now we wait for me to scroll, scroll, scroll. There we go. Okay, section 2. Here we go on the C chord. 1, 3, 2, 1. D chord, pinch 4 and 1. 2, 3, 1. F chord, pinch 1 and 4. 2, 3, 1. Picking single notes. 0, 2. First ending C, pinch 1 and 4. 2, 3, 1. G, pinch 4 and 1. 2, 3, 1. D chord, pluck, pluck, pluck. And hang on, oh, click a button, there we go. Okay, let's string 1, play frets 0, 2. Back up to the top of the page there, section 2, C chord. 1, 3, 2, 1. D chord, pinch 4 and 1. 2, 3, 1. F chord, pinch 4 and 1. 2, 3, 1. Single notes, A minor. 0, 2. Now we're going to go to the second ending, right? There. Okay, ready, go. C, pinch 4 and 1. 2, 3, 1. D, pinch 4 and 1. 2, 3, 1. F chord, pluck, pluck, pluck. When I say pluck, 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 this is what I'm doing. I've got my hand like this. You can also do it like that. The only thing I wouldn't do is strum down with a nail, because it gets quite bright compared to the rest of the softness of that song. So I like doing the plucking here. So I've got 4, 3, 2, 1 lined up. I like that because it gives an equal volume to everything. Okay, so now I'm going to put that back up on the screen, and what I am hoping you guys can do is, like, feel free to ask me any questions that you have, like, about that second ending, because it does get a little bit weird to look at in there. And Leanne, I hope I answered your question about the plucking. I wasn't totally sure if I got it. You guys look like you're doing okay there.
I see where my mistake was, where it says pluck, 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 and it says 1 and 2 and 3. That's just the counting. Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, and that's a good thing to mention, because all of this, all these 1, 2, 3 ones, right? Those are all actually eighth notes. So with that D, bum, 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 it's not, I didn't quite write it out right. 1, pluck, pluck, pluck. So you would probably come in right on the end of 2. You would hold this one here for an extra tap right there. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, that makes sense. You probably know the song, so I'll bet you could play along with it. Oh, yeah, Diane?
The sequence of it. So as I see it, I play section 1 twice.
Yeah.
And at the end of the section 1, I stop at the A minor. I do not play the 087.
Correct.
Then I go to section 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go to first ending.
Yeah.
Then I go back to section 2.
Yeah.
And then I go to second ending.
Correct. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. With first ending, take note that after you've done the D chord, the pluck, 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 if you hit that part there, then on string 1, play frets 0, 2. Those are leading tones. They're going to push back to the C chord. So it's a nice active sound. Just listen to this. O2 C chord. You can hear it where it really pushes back to that. So it's very nice to think about that as part of the melody. It'll help you feel the flow of the song a little bit more with that. And Diane, you totally had the sequence just perfect there. It's most excellent. Yeah. So I do want to, we've done this and I feel really good about it, but I don't want to lose the other 2 songs that we've done quite yet. I want to check in with you guys. So I'm going to stop sharing this one and I just want to check in with you guys. Oh, Heather's got to go. Bye, Heather. I want to see how, like the Godfather theme is going. We won't have time to play through it, but what I want to check in with, like, if you've been working on the song and you say to yourself, oh gosh, I'd love to send a video of it to Tina to see what she thinks, to see if there's any suggestions that she has, or just to share it, do that. Oh, Lois, that song look Greek to you until with the Stairway to Heaven song? Yeah? Oh, it's really cryptic and weird. But with the Godfather love theme, if you've been working on it and you want to share a copy of it with me, like, you don't have to play it for everyone. Maybe you message it to me. Maybe you're on the Beginner's Finger Picking Facebook page, right? And you want to put it on there or send it to me as a message in there. Do that. You know, I'd love to hear it. Or the morning meditation, okay? Because they're fun to play and I like them. And so as you learn these songs, try to keep playing around with them so that you don't lose them. So remember, it's play, not heavy duty boring practice. Playtime. So any thoughts? Any like this Stairway to Heaven I brought up because a person had mentioned wanting to revisit it. Are there songs that I've done in the past, other songs that you would like to look at? Or songs that you want me to work on, to bring up? I could do that too. And if you're not sure, you can always send me a message, okay? So we can do that too. I was trying to think about some kind of dark kind of love songs to do. I thought that would be kind of fun, like stuff that's a little bit different, but I'm not. I was having a hard time thinking about songs right then, so I'll be better after I've had a better sleep and coffee that I haven't spilled on myself. Oh, you've been loving playing the other two all week? That is awesome. That is so cool. Ah. All right, what I'm going to do is oh, where have all the flowers gone? Okay, Robin, we'll do that next week. You guys, we'll revisit where have all the flowers gone, because as I looked at it, I always have different ideas for these songs, right? Okay, where have all the flowers gone? Oh, that one's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to stop recording in case anyone has anything they want to say that's like they don't want to have recorded, like just like general conversation. Here we go.